and she got a child. And the child is Shaquan child.
You know why you rape Shanette? And I said the thing posted on the social media, well, you know what I way though, right?
So he started accusing you.
Yeah, that I rape Shanette and make Shanette on the way.
That to get shot because she come in and meet she and she boyfriend, she sister and she boyfriend making love. This is when me that to get shot.
Shanette Odessa Dover was reportedly murdered by her boyfriend Shaquan Allen, called Izwe Boss, after she allegedly found out he was sleeping with her then teen sister and got her pregnant. She was shot dead with a gun which he allegedly got from his friend, who is popularly known as Baby or Street Deacons. Her body was then allegedly buried by the teen sister and the prime suspect in a shallow grave in the backyard at Kansas City, Westmoreland, Region 10, where she lived with the man. This is what her relatives believe. Shanette was born on September 30, 1999. She was described as a kind, fun, and good young lady who brought light and joy to the lives of everyone around her. While Shanette was attending the Christiansburg Wismar Secondary School, she met Allen while he was at the Mackenzie High School, and the two began dating. After she completed high school, she later informed her relatives that she loved Allen, and the two began living home together in 2020 in a rented house away from their relatives. Everyone accepted the couple relationship and gave them their blessings. The Haywoods and the Dovers had respected Allen, but never in their wildest dreams thought that he would later kill Shanette and then pretended to search for her, knowing very well that she no longer exists in this world. On April 4, 2021, Allen informed relatives and friends of Dover that she left to go to work on Saturday, April 3, 2021, at around 14 hours at a fast food outlet and bar at Greenheart Street, Mackenzie, where she worked as a bartender, and never returned home after her shift ended at 22 hours. A missing person report was then filed, and a search was subsequently launched by Allen and others to locate the 21-year-old woman. Sometime later, Allen was arrested by police and later released after spending 72 hours in police custody after cops failed to pin him to the woman's disappearance. Allen was then interviewed, where he detailed what he recalled happened on the said day before the woman went missing. He had revealed that the woman's younger sister was staying at their place.
So it was on the 3rd April. We was at home, everything was alright. Me and our sister, cause she came over by us to spend some time and what's not. So we was home the morning. I woke up. She made things we eat, what's not we eat. Then I get a message from a friend Kieran saying that you want my clutch, cause my foot was broken some time back and I had my clutch and what's not. So he said you want the clutch. So I said, give him a few, coming up there and I'm coming and bring the clutch for you. Anyhow, I left the house. I went by Kieran. Me name was Gaffy and I show you how to use the clutch. He started using the clutch, what's not. But from Kieran, I went over to my family, played some video games with my younger cousin, I eat. And then I say, put my foundation, I say it's time for going home back now, bathe and what's not. I go home. I meet home, so I walk in. I asked Shanette, her sister was dressing, and her sister said that she left and gone for work already. So I said, alright, cool, no problem. And I asked the sister if she's staying or you're going somewhere or something. She said she's going by the other sister. So I said, alright, wait on me, I'm going to bathe, put on my clothes, and I'm going to drop you. And that's what I do, I bathe, put on my clothes, and I drop you by the other sister. And from there, I went on a party the night. And came home back, realized that Shanette is not home, what's not. So I tried calling her phone, voicemail, messaging, 1 star. So I went by the mother, cause anytime she go anywhere, she sleep out and everything. She's likely to go by, she mother sleep, she don't want nowhere else. Went by the mother said she didn't see Shanette. So right away, we start bringing questions to me. So I start calling the friends, I call your father, call your brother, the rest of cousins, everybody. Nobody said they didn't see Shanette, nobody know where Shanette is. So we just asking the public, everybody could come out and lend a hand, so we could move forward with this and at least find her.
After searching tirelessly for the missing woman near and far for several days, the relatives and friends of Shanette came up empty-handed. Allen was then being closely watched by the woman's father, brother, and other relatives because they then started to believe that he had something to do with her disappearance, while her sisters and other relatives claimed that Allen had nothing to do with it. But what happened next left the Haywoods and the Dovers in complete shock to this day. Her then 15-year-old sister was taken into police custody on April 29, 2021, after police received the tip-off. They then questioned her in the presence of a child care and probation officer at the Wismar Police Station Criminal Investigation Department and subjected her to a video interview. During the interview, the teenager revealed that on the night Shawnette went missing, Alan was oiling his brownish gun in their living room. She said he then pointed the gun at Shawnette, who told him he liked play and he should put away that thing. The 15-year-old further revealed that she then heard a sound like a squib, and Alan said, "Oh shoot, I shoot that girl." The girl said she saw her sister's mouth open and blood on her face. She claimed she told Alan they should take her sister to the hospital, but he said no, she already dead. They subsequently left his father's place and collected a spade from a man and dug a hole above the house, and they buried Shawnette. Alan then hid the gun. In the wee hours of April 30, 2021, ranks acting on information received went to the home the couple shared and dug up an area in their backyard, about 4 feet down, during which they stumbled upon the partly decomposed body of Shawnette. Due to the decomposed state of the body, it was difficult to see any marks of violence on the most exposed parts of the woman's body. Her body was then taken to the pensioner's mortuary, where it was identified to be that of Shawnette. Her body was then stored awaiting a post-mortem examination. The 15-year-old and the father of Alan were placed into custody pending further investigations. Alan had vanished before the woman's body was recovered, and a wanted bulletin was issued by the Guyana police force. Several recordings then surfaced that Alan was planning to flee to French Guyana while the woman was still missing.
You put this into full consideration before you just up and run just like that. Because it will look nice if you just up and run just like that. First of all, when you run up like when you up yourself just like that, and you run, you don't know that you can go on the wanted bulletin list. Issue wanted bulletin list for you. You gotta make the main suspect. I don't want to like what's the reason you just disappeared for, and you know the girl is missing. Think about it. After she done all the things we in your house, you had this, you had that, you had a nice job, we start paying nice and everything. Like, boy, what's the big? You just want to flip and run. And because why? Because somebody's want to give a tackle because the girl missing, because everybody looking at you different. You could just move away fucking area, go to don't live and just start something new. After just run and just like everything like that. Because I know from where you're running, you go wanted bulletin list. I don't make you the main suspect. The main suspect forever. So it doesn't look good. It is just what's a bad signal on you, and you don't even end up in wanted bulletin. You're going to pump Interpol anyway. You get drug is done. And from you go wanted bulletin, you can't go back to Guyana. You cannot go back. You can't even go back to see your family if somebody date as you would be on wanted bulletins. In the meantime, any police say anyway they would arrest you. So you better take straight where you doing.
But as it is right now, music how it look. That is how it's looking right now. You understand? We think everybody just thinking in, everybody trying, you know how it is everybody. And the police are them trying to fuck from me right now. This guy going to the station every Wednesday and every Friday. And all of them get this to me working hours and all of them. You know what I mean? And it's looking bad, buddy. So like, you will deal with them, man. I'm just gonna left every fucking thing behind, buddy. Me get time with nothing. Left everything behind, just roll out bad. This is what I want to do.
As you just want to run, like busy reasons just want to disappear so quick and keep pushing to leave so fast, like we're going on. We're really fucking going on, but step we're getting outside the door for the really.
You're not probably happy friend when you come straight to me if you come and talk to me.
But this is the idea of it, buddy. This is the idea of it. You think me don't think about that already? I don't think about that, buddy. This is all does make reasons to make a one go with too. You understand? Because the police them trying to fuck around me. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to fuck around me. You don't see the girl because them trying to fuck around me and all kinds of stuff. Same about make the girl go away and one such thing. Like I just want to go on my way and just start like brand new fun. So this is why pushing so bad for roll out and just left everything. Buddy, between me, you, the only person know that I'm meeting out is you. This is the only person know that I'm meeting out. Nobody else knows nothing at the meeting. I mean, nobody nothing at the meeting. This is what I want to do, buddy. Right? This is all I ask you. This is all I ask you. This is final. You know what the decision is. I don't think it over. I'm big side thing and it is what you're doing. You understand? I want to give me the strength and send it over there. I get my little money. I don't try my best if I come over there. This is all I want to do. Get me back. Meet over there. Like I tell you, you're the only person know that they're coming over there. Nobody else know that they come. Nobody. When I say nobody. Nobody. You understand? Nobody know that they come. Nobody know why they. You understand? Straight like nobody. So this is all I asking your body. Just at least I could come over there, come by you and what's not. And is it? Nobody know why. When I meet telling nobody. Up to now. My plan is that. And then just roll out. What way do I gotta do? I get trade, boy. I get enough trade. I get things that I know to do things and like that I didn't know could pay me, give me money, I'm sorry. So being I study if I don't make it or if I don't make it, I know don't second learn the language. I don't say just want to come ease me head. Get some time for myself, choose the life I want to choose, and then after that I can decide if I can make contact with my family, which I don't plan to make contact with them, but not right now. When I roll, it's just for roll and everybody take the mind off of me, they're gonna speed it, everybody take the mind off of me, and then they're gonna link all who I got link, and you know, my brother them could come and see me, my father could come and see me, mother could come and see me. So me I don't know I mean it, buddy. For me I take them right now. I'm very much serious about it. All I need is your backings. This is all I need, but it is fine. Straight like that. Buddy, listen to me. Listen to me, I work with me, man. Listen to me, I support me, I work with me, man. Listen what I know, right? These people planning for the meeting. You understand? This girl family, because them planning for the meeting. This man don't see me stalking me and all kind of thing, right? The police don't plan for fuck from me. You know what the people saying? The people saying that I don't drug dealer. I selling drugs in 2016. I say not bad business with people. And I can set the enemies because I was in some fight. I never know if somebody with E do or something with somebody with problem with E and all the dog. There's what going on right now, partner. I'm being able to deal with it. You rather we want over there. You want over there, somebody doing something and you in the hospital and you got come visit me and all them stuff. Or you rather then the police will laugh for me. So since that will be somebody doing something, say hey, the police will laugh for me. And you gotta send somebody for bail and then it's jail and how much years and all kinds of stuff. But you wanna look at the video quite buddy. I done got up with my
Fred, I don't visit nobody to nail me to the cross or everybody to watching fucking me. You understand me? Because I mean Fred, I don't visit nobody to nail me to the cross or everybody to watching fucking me. You understand me? Because I mean Jez, you're so young, friend. Look at your age. You're so young. And like, look for me, I just said to watch at you. Look at your situation. Look at my situation. At your age, when I was your age, I wasn't so well established. I wasn't that well established. I meant to be well established. Even though I moved out, when I was 16, I started fending for my own in different foreign countries. That's from foreign country to foreign country. That's how I started establishing myself. And I mean, you're going through whatever it is, but at the end of the day, you still got support from your family. You still got support from your friends. You still got support from me, and I get support from. I mean, it would look really, really, really bad in a time like this that you just gonna up yourself and leave. You know, really don't mind. I don't know everybody the police want to fuck around you because I don't know. I tell you from day one that fuck around you, and I tell you about the expensive medical things I want to fuck. I tell you stay strapped. You understand me? Just follow the protocol, keep going to the station, wherever. You understand? But throw away everything, man. Come on, friend.
I don't make up my mind. I tell you what I want to do. Support me no matter what I want to do. Nobody know what I want to do, buddy. You understand? Me left nothing in a partner. Me no chick no time. Me a wife and kids a partner. She could just pick up just on roll. Who is it? I left everything just on. Left everything. You know what I mean? Come on, buddy. Me no me left nothing. But I could do anything, buddy. Here's what going on right now, partner. Me able to deal with this stress. You're right here over there. You're kill my fucking self. That is stress too much and I can't take it no more. Body was fun, buddy.
That's why everything to do to just come and be with me or to go in a relationship with a man. I understand all of it, but when you don't try all of the friend, like, what you can do? It's like you'd be a ghost, you know. You is a like over here it's like Itonje means a foreigner living in a country with no identity. And so you have to be careful. The most you probably do is going to get your passport for city asylum. And then from then I was thinking, but friend is not, I don't know, friend. I don't really know, friend.
I don't think it over, buddy. I don't think it over. Nights I think it over. You want to get all the money, you want to be in a relationship and all them thing. I feel like I want to go more into, you know, with guys and them thing. I want to get in a relationship with no girl and them sort of thing. I want to try new, I want to try something new. And I can't try something new in Guyana, buddy. Because you know I can't, you know, be with no man in Guyana around my family, around certain people, around my friend there and them sort of thing. You know what I mean? So this is why I just want to roll and start new. Try new things. You know what I mean? That's everything behind it. I'm looking for nobody judge me and nail me up on no grass and all them stuff. You know what's going on?
I don't know why you allowing these people to make you weak out. I never know the person who's weak out and I use the person stuff shit out. I mean, yeah, everybody is go through some shits, but everybody's talking out again in the end. You should have been the one for talking it out. You understand me? I had asked people, I don't think if you want going down, just chill out for like 2 months. You're going down just 2 months in. You understand? But don't run just like that. At least get a month before, and if nothing else, you know, you could have beat. I just thinking to myself like it would look really, really bad in your mother eyes, your father eyes, and your friend's eyes, and then everybody gonna thinking that this man did this girl something. Everybody gonna say you do the girl something, I beat out before this thing open up. This is how everybody gonna see it. You need to think this thing through and put everything into perspective because one friend you train me like this, how I see it. I mean, yeah, you come up here, meet girls or whatever, and you could go and be with them or whatever. But think about it, you cannot see back your family. You can't see back your mother, you can't go back again for nothing bad to put it on board, but to this. Like I said, just God forbid, suppose this girl turn up dead or you live in foreign. Wow. The most obvious is you're gonna look upon.
It was then revealed by Shauna's relatives that although she was missing, her teen sister continued to sleep over at her place with Alan. She had only gone to her grandmother's place shortly before she was arrested. It was also disclosed that the same teen sister and Alan were always together during the search that was being done, and it was also her who had told them that Shauna ran away with someone else. She then began to tell relatives that Shauna was spotted at several places, but when it turned up at the location, the woman was not located. But after relatives learned that she knew all along her sister was long dead, they believed that she was misleading them the whole time and betrayed them in ways they never imagined. It was also disclosed that the same teen had confided in her friend of what really happened, and Shauna's relatives were informed by a relative of her friend that the teen had said that Shauna allegedly found out Alan was sleeping with her sister and got her pregnant and had threatened to go to the police, which led to her being killed by Alan in the teen's presence. According to Shauna's relative, after she was killed, Alan informed his father what he had done. His father reportedly told him that since her sister was a witness to the murder, she would speak out, but the suspect told his father that the teen wouldn't do such a thing since she loved him. It was also disclosed that Alan and the teen had reportedly burned some of the woman's belongings and all her documents, and had even broken and disposed of her cell phone after she was killed. It was also revealed that Allen was charged back in 2018 while at the age of 17 for the possession of narcotics. He was also charged for inflicting grievous bodily harm, but that charge was also dismissed after the victim opted to be compensated. An autopsy that was conducted on Shawnette's remains revealed that she died from a single gunshot wound to the head. The autopsy was conducted by state pathologist Dr. Nihal Singh, who also extracted 3 ribs from her body, which was expected to be used by police to analyze for DNA identification. She was later laid to rest on May 8, 2021. After Shawnette was laid to rest, her father, Selwyn Haywood, his son, Selwyn Jr. Haywood, and her cousin John Brown and others began to expose everything and was pleading for justice. But a relative of Shawnette became upset that the men were exposing what exactly transpired, and she went live on Facebook and began to accuse the men of all sorts of things, while at the same time claiming her sister is innocent of what she was being accused of.
Shawnette get big and looking nice and all these things. They're trying like to claim Shawnette is the daughter and all these things. Why are you lying to the public? Why? Speak the truth and the truth will set you free. You don't even like sharing them. You don't do that. Look how much trying to get all over the place and you're minding them. I just been begging people belly and left in them and doing people the ultra and all kind of thing. And lying to the public that you get so much love for Shawnette and all these things. And even try to rape me cousin. Plus, me own cousin. I can't believe you raped Shawnette. And I didn't know this all the time. Shawnette said with your own mouth that you raped shit. Brian did it. And then you're lying to people and telling people all kind of thing. We need justice for Shawnette just like everybody else needed. And pointing hands at my little sister like she's a murderer. She didn't do anything.
Allen's father was released from police custody hours before the teen was charged. Police received legal advice from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to charge the teen. She was charged with accessory after the fact of murder. The 15-year-old appeared at the Linen Magistrates Court and was remanded to prison. She was not required to enter a plea to the indictable charge and was remanded to the Sophia Juvenile Holding Center until May 28, 2021. Back then, the court also sought information from the Child Care and Protection Agency about protective custody for the teenager. However, it was disclosed that no facility is available. A decision was made by the magistrate to therefore keep her in custody, since the young lady had expressed fear of being released into the custody of her parents. The storm then calmed down for a while until last year when a sex worker who wished to remain anonymous surfaced with information claiming that she went to a house in Dazzle on the east coast of Demerara to work and she saw Allen. She reported to relatives of Dover and Guyana Daily News that between late September and early October of 2023, Allen was staying at the place, which she also claimed sold illegal drugs. The cops were reportedly tipped off and nothing was done. The woman said she was then forced to go into hiding because she was being hunted down by the said relative of Allen whom he was staying by, because they were informed she was revealing the hideout location of Allen. However, in December, sources who wished to remain anonymous said that the location was reportedly raided but Ranks came up empty-handed. It is alleged that Allen was tipped off and he fled Guyana and went over to Suriname around December 28, where he remained until he was apprehended last week. Allen, who was arrested by Suriname's police in Paramaribo on Thursday last, was handed over to local police on Friday morning by cops in the neighboring country. He was then taken to the Criminal Investigation Department headquarters, where he was interviewed by detectives and confessed to fatally wounding Shawnette in her sister's presence between April 3, 2021 and April 29, 2021 at Kansas City, Westmore, Linden. Allen told detectives that Shawnette made breakfast in the morning and that her sister was at their place. He said after the woman made them breakfast, they were all in the living room of the house and he sent her sister for his gun, a 38 Special, to clean it because he had reportedly taken the woman the day before to practice to shoot at the back of Wizrock. According to Allen, his reason for teaching Shawnette how to shoot the gun was because some dangerous men from Linden wanted to rob him. Further, he told detectives while cleaning the gun, he pulled back the hammer and was spraying WD-40 while she was sitting in a chair. The man said that he was in front of her on another chair sitting when he pointed the gun and waved it. Shauna then told him to stop playing, and his finger reportedly touched the trigger and the gun went off. Allen said he then saw smoke in the living room and the woman lying motionless with a wound in her forehead bleeding. Allen then told detectives that himself and the teen did not want the family to feel the pain knowing that Shawnette was dead, so himself and the teen decided to hide the truth. Allen said he and the teen then dug a hole and buried Shawnette in his backyard. They then told relatives and friends that she left for work and never returned home. He said he later sold the gun to a man by the name of Shaquille Austin in Linden, and he left the jurisdiction and reportedly went to Suriname. While in Suriname, the man said he heard that the teen was arrested and charged. Austin was then located by police and arrested in Linden. After he was arrested, he was taken to the CID headquarters in Georgetown, where he was told that Allen, having shot and killed Shawnette at Kansas City, Wismar, Linden between the 3rd and 29th of April 2021, sold the said murder weapon to him. According to police, Austin said, among other things, that during the search for Shawnette, Allen told him that he had a gun to sell for $100,000 and asked him if he knew anyone who had wanted it. The man said that he told Allen that he, Austin, could keep the gun and lend him the $100,000. Austin said he then met Allen at a house at Bayrock Ground and gave him the money, and he collected the gun. He said he took the gun and kept it at his aunt's residence at Cinderella City. Austin then said that at about 2 weeks later, he learned that Shawnette's sister went to the police and told them that Allen had shot and killed the 21-year-old woman, and the police were looking for Allen. After learning of such, Austin told detectives that he suspected the gun was the murder weapon, so he wanted to get rid of it. The man said he called his friend and told him that he had a gun to sell for $50,000. The friend later met him at the back of Wizrock, and he gave the friend the gun. However, he said that his friend had no money to pay for the gun, so he told his friend to fence his, Austin, yard, and he, Austin, would discount the money. The friend later completed the fencing of the yard. It was also disclosed that investigators were able to confirm the information provided by Austin in relation to the fencing of the yard, and the friend was arrested and is in police custody. Guyana Daily News revisited the crime scene on Sunday and interviewed several of Shawnette's relatives. Selwyn Jr. Haywood, one of Shawnette's brother, shared several pieces of information with Guyana Daily News on Sunday.
So how I know my sister, like, she's not this type of person that would, like, lie over, like, certain things, and she was a straight up person. If you ask her a question, she would give you her honest reply on it, and is it right? She's very straight up, she's an honest person. She wasn't no wicked or no type of person like that. When I heard Shawnette was reported missing, I was feeling kind of frightened, right? Because I didn't know what could possibly happen to her, okay? Because I know Shawnette is not this type of person that would run away, but I didn't jump into conclusions to think all sorts of things, right? I still worrying at the same time, which I studying that she might come back. Like, she's probably just some way cooling out. She Shaquan probably had some problem and she got some way to cool out. I was thinking she was alright. Everyone came out in the community. Well, we were walking, searching. Well, I noticed that Shawnette's sister, that is the young girl that was in the incident, she was walking along with Shaquan, right? She was like moving with them together, like, you know. So all of them telling me something like she did hide it, you know, because how you could know something like that and you still being around this person is so afraid. Even if you afraid, you wouldn't want to be around that person. She says to know exactly what happened from day one. You understand? And if the sister says something, even if she didn't want to talk to nobody, she went to the station and make a report about it. You understand? Long time my sister body could have find, and my sister body wasn't a decay. You understand? My sister could have buried and got peaceful burial, and Shaquan could have gone in jail long. Right? But so what I see in it, she had her own plans with Shaquan. She ain't gonna tell nobody nothing part now. Because if you really love your sister and you know that happen, no matter what nobody tell you what, you have to kill me with me sister. You have to kill her too, we know is your part now. Because I can't see a man kill me sister and keep the inside part now. So she and the man had something going on. Plus, I hear from good source that the child is the man's own. So I think that they should do blood tests and check out.
We mean the child is the man own.
I heard that she had a child.
She was pregnant?
She was pregnant. Yeah, she was pregnant. And she got a child. And the child is Shaquan child.
Is it a boy or girl child?
I don't know exactly what's the child because they're hiding this thing from people, like they're hiding the girl away from people, sending shit far on the west side, and they're hiding shit from people, right? But everybody know what happened, and she can't walk in scot-free, so what should do? Because she had good knowledge and she had sense, so know what she do. So she got serve the time for what she do.
No, I was told that on April 3rd, Shaquan went to a dance. While at the dance, I believe he mentioned you were there with him.
Yeah, about that. I came back from Georgetown the set day, the 3rd, and I went to the party. It was a house party, right? But I didn't went with him.
Where was this party located?
It was located up this backtrack. I can't remember the exact place, but it was up this hill, okay?
Kansas City?
No, Blueberry Hill.
Blueberry Hill.
At the side of the hospital, right? I went to the dance, me and some of my families, including Brongbai and others. We went and I saw him already in the party.
What was he doing there when you saw him?
Just drinking and normal thing, right? But when I see, I know that normally when we see one another, he just come and hail me up like, brother-in-law, we just hail up one another and thing, right? I recognize like he coming to me and touching me, and so I touch him and I was like, wham, and he said, oh, Sally, you dying there, and thing, right? Them time, nothing happened the day or nothing like that, right? I was just in the party. Anyways, I was on the opposite side of the room, right? He was on the opposite side. We was facing one another, and he keep watching me. So he might keep studying what happened. And at the same time, his friend Baby was at the party, right? And my auntie them was at the party to Nikeda, and Nikeda, like somebody said the police is coming, and Baby get up and like he to look around, so and Keda turned and told him, you only playing a bad boy, and when the police come, you run in. He pulled out a 38 and said, you want I shoot you? And point it in front of Keda.
So Shaquan pulled out?
No, Baby.
Baby.
Yeah, his
Who
friend.
is Baby?
Shaquan's friend. Right? Anyways, after the happen, I tell him man chill out and thing, and them time it's the said gun that killed me sister, right? Right? The same 38 especially, there's the same gun that killed me sister. Anyways, the happen, it pass, I go. There's I know about the part.
How is it that you're sure that that was the same gun that you shot your sister with?
Because it's a 38 specials and it shook one friend, right? And obviously friend gun, get the same gun. We went back at the set house, right? Where Shanet was buried. When we went back there, his friend then was there. The friend pulled out the gun, he put it at the top of the fridge.
Same Baby?
Yeah. Give the gun, he put it at the top of the fridge. Right? But now, I said, man, I want a charger. You don't know normal charger. He said, this is your sister charger. And he gave me a black charger. Right? He asked me, he said, you don't want no pair? At the time of the night, it was like after 10 going on to 11. He He said, you don't want pear? Pear that in the backyard, don't pick up pear. You can go and pick up if you want. And one of his friends go and pick up one and come back inside. I said, man, no, me want no pear, right? And I start thinking and thinking. I decide, well, man, I don't go home now. Them time, I didn't live with me mother or me father. I was sleeping in Buckville. So it was me alone, right? And he knew where I was sleeping. I decide now, when I walk up the road, because I was in Kansas City they living, right? And up the hill is Buckville. I walk up and I look and I sometimes me say, you go along in the valley and sleep. You know, next day when I go back by the house, the front door broke off, the padlock, everything broke off. Somebody done went in there looking for me and nothing can tell me that it wasn't he that went in there looking for me.
John Brown, during an interview with Daily News on Sunday, disclosed that Allen had made several posts on social media after Shawnette was reported missing, accusing him of raping the woman, causing her to run away. Brown is the cousin of Shawnette Dover. The two shared a close bond.
Yeah. Before she was missing, I was in Georgetown, working with Delta Security, and somebody, which I was on the location already, and somebody texted me and said, "Brown, Mike, you don't see the thing with Shaquan post up on you, with you?" So we Shaquan post, and the person sent me the screenshot. I see post saying that I is the reason make Shawnette run away. He know me dirty story, he know I raped Shawnette. And I said the thing he posted on the social media, well, you know that way though, right?
So he started accusing you.
Yeah, that I raped Shawnette and make Shawnette run away.
Oh, so you're the person.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so when he posting up anything and I jump in the inbox, I say, man, with your education really, it's like, as personally me and he never used to talk, me and he was no friend, cause me and Rexy don't know for beat at time, cause we get a phone call in here that he'd up there and he beating Shawnette. But when we go up there, we go in it, cause we go by resorts, we see him and told me I'm not going in his church. I bring out Chilly's sister, cause Chilly's sister went in the church. We gonna bring shout, so she carry rope out of them and stay. When we go there, we see she, nothing. I end up going in anybody, cause she, I asked her part, she answer me. So I asked her part, she said she don't. I said, man, I asked her what's the problem with she and Shaquan really. No that way though, and she tell me, man, she had a misunderstanding but everything good. No that way though, so I said, Shawnette, you sure? She tell me, man, yeah man, everything good, everything good. So you might end up texting she, but you tell her go, because you might not really have enough credit. So I end up waiting until I go anyway, and I text her on Instagram, I text her and I ask her, man, what's the problem really? She showing me, man, everything good, man, cousin. You don't know, don't get time with this, but you know. So you buy love with us, I can't remember now, she showing me everything good, so you buying a time to pick up no see. Which is, no people used to tell me going out with this girl and this, but you know that way. Plus I never used to read this, because I don't know them, I sell them money and them thing. You buy never used to read it, right? So after you buy the income now, and this man send me the screenshot, so he say, man, how Shaquan stays, so that Shaquan don't know where he stays. This man know where he stays, so when he posts and all, right? You buy thing and he jump in, Shaquan start going on at and going on like as he bad buy, easy buy this thing, tell me, but when I reach up, you know where I got to, right? So I up on the location, and I beg me boss for time, because I sure me boss for going on, my boss tell me, man, I could report this thing to the station, because this thing could be cybercrime. But you don't know, you buy and get time but report not to the station. So when you buy get come after duty, coming up to London, I coming up to London in the morning. Right? When I come up to London now, I then the boat now coming across. And I hear the boat man saying, by real sad with them and find the girl, by no that way though. Right? Right away, my skin start growing outside. Say happy man, we talking about you man saying, man, you know the girl where the man went on the search party looking for. The man find the girl and the man body in the girl in the same by backyard today. Right? So right away like the play zoom in, because remember now is this by really coming up for see for the show this week posting, it's like EI coming up for see, right? So anything I come up on the day, the same day when I come up for see, the same day I hear that Shawnette body get find in the boat when I now coming across. I reach in the valley and I come in the valley, so when me see nobody, everybody come out the valley, I like them. Go and perceive what's going on down there. I end up seeing to me by Jen. You don't know the ignorance in me, must about 4 or 5 of them at home, you know. Sleep there in the system now that you know you can't run. You never have a place that you can't run, everybody gets it. But I still playing for justice in a way that the sister pays the consequences plus the father. Because all two of them was a party. And I still don't understand it because this man father is a suspect in this thing, and I don't understand how the school could still get this man teaching at school, knowing the story what's going on with this man. Anyways, but just playing for justice though.
So when he Haywood, the father of Shauna Dover, also sat down with Guyana Daily News and shared several pieces of information with this publication.
My daughter was a cool, nice, charming, at least you could see her, beautiful young lady that he take away from me. He left like a big hole in my heart, like it can't full right now. Look at her. But we need justice. We need justice for her.